Well, we survived another season of racing. Last night was Night of Champions, which is the last race of the season for Lawrenceburg Speedway. And we had a pretty decent night. Alex finished in third, and I finished in fourth. Alex earned that third position spot by pulling a hell of a slide job on me. Which he deserved to do, because my car was hurt by that point. I ended up finishing second place in my heat race, and about a quarter of the way through that race, I noticed my car was starting to get a little bit loose in the rear end, and that was because my right rear wheel bearing flange, the mount flange on the rear axle, had torn away from the I-beam. And as you can see, there's a boatload of positive camber on that wheel. That right there is how we fixed it. It was worse than that when I came back from the heat race. As soon as we got back from that heat race, we ended up taking the wheel bearing off, heated up the flange with a MAP gas torch because that's all we had available to us, hit it with the sledgehammer about 50,000 times, put a giant ratchet strap on it and cranked it over as far as we could, and then borrowed a 90 amp MIG welder, a flux core job that I ran off the generator to weld the cracks back up in it. And it really didn't weld that bad. I was kind of surprised. It was a little scary going out, starting on the second row inside, because Kelly drew me a 3 up in the redraw. I knew I was going to get ran over if I didn't actually take off on the green flag. So my plan was to go out there, send it into the turn one, see how the car felt, and if it stayed stable and nobody that I had in the crowd was waving at me to pull into the infield because I was broke, then I was just going to keep racing it. And I was really pulling my punches in the feature race. I was letting out of the throttle about 3 car lengths sooner than I normally would have, and kind of feathering the throttle through the corners. It kind of sucks that that happened to me, because I believe that I actually had a remote chance of winning that race last night. There were some other people that broke in front of me, and I had a pretty good opportunity. But I can't complain. We both came home with 2 cars. Second season on this car, and 4th season on that car with us. Who knows how many seasons it had on it before that. Tentatively, the plan is to freshen this one up and then race it again next year. And I think we're going to build Alex a completely new car. We will touch on all this stuff and also provide a really good end of season update video here shortly. But I just wanted to get some video of the cars before we loaded them up and packed them away, so I don't have to look at them for at least another couple months, because I'm sick of working on Cavaliers. But pretty good 2021 season for us. Still have 2 cars. Can't complain that much.